themselves are doing. Everybody, okay? Ready?
Hello. Hello.
Host first the issue solved.
Okay, that's no problem. Yeah, check பண்ணிட்டீங்களா? சாப்பிட்டதெல்லாம் டைஜஸ்ட் ஆயிருக்கும்னு நினைக்கிறேன். Now, after this, of course, you should do a mukha dauti. Everybody do this. Yes. What happened to my slide? இதுல டைம் முடிச்சிட்டோம். I don't know. We check it whether it's sharing. So we all know, when a loving mother, Devasenaji, goes to the market and comes back home with some tomato, and then she prepares, tomato gulab jam. Oh, it cannot be prepared. Tomato, say sambar because Dr. Saab likes it. Tomato salad because Ammaji likes it. Tomato ketchup because Anand Raj would like it, right? And tomato chutney because Divya will like it, right? And then she would just look into tomato and do the tomato dhyanam herself, right? So with one substance, how multiple things can be made, loving Mother Krishna, Bhagavan. Also considering the, differences in the Srishti, what we are, right? So they say that 4 different parts of yoga, the streams of yoga, the karma yoga, jnana yoga, raja yoga, bhakti yoga, have all been given, right? For the intellectual oriented one, using the buddhyatmaka shakti, jnana yoga, using the sankalpa shakti or manotmaka shakti, the raja yoga, and then using the bhavanatmaka shakti, the emotions. So our Guruji, Dr. Nagendraji, would call bhakti yoga as the science of emotions culture, right? We're all always bound by our different emotions, the positive and negative emotions, as Krishna calls it in the Gita as the Daivi Sampat and the Hasuri Sampat. Always we have a tug of war between both of this, right? So when we go and just before going to the lunch, we would say, oh, I don't want to eat a lot. I have eaten, quite a lot of breakfast. That's what I thought. But when you see the gulab jamun, and then when everybody, all Priya Sishyas bring with, so much of fondness and then offer one more gulab jamun, right? So where does our pratyahara goes? And then ice cream, I usually don't eat ice cream because I eat it because Swami Vivekananda liked it. So likewise, so until then, we would think, oh, I don't want this. But then when we see, we want it. So like this, always there is a Mahabharata, the tug of war, which happens in our mind, right? And so bhakti is all about elevating ourselves from the animal level to the human, and then to taking us to the, again, higher levels. And I am sorry, what happened? Yes. Yeah. And then quickly, I think we have spent quite a lot of time, and then we'll have very short time. So I'll just quickly go through the concepts. It's all well known. So bhakti, the very word bhakti comes from the root bhaja sevayam. In fact, we are talking of bhakti as an integral component of yoga cikitsa or yoga therapy. As a yoga therapist, or a cikitsak, I would consider this itself, yoga therapy or yoga cikitsa itself, is a wonderful opportunity to do seva, right? The participant who comes, the aswastha who comes to us, the participant who comes itself, as Swami Vivekananda says, each sound is coming from somewhere. Is it okay now? Okay. So each soul is potentially divine, right? So in fact, Sri Ramakrishna used to say that you can't show kripa or or kindness to somebody. All that you can do is to do a seva, because that participant is also a manifestation of divinity. So yoga therapy, itself is a opportunity for us to do that seva, to offer our bhakti towards that Bhagavan who had come in the form of this participant or this aswastha. So that is how we need to look at as yoga therapists. So we have as an opportunity. So bhaja sevayam. So bhakti as an aspect of seva for us to show. And there are of course different meanings even in the Narada Bhakti Sutra. Narada says, Sa tasmin parama prema rupa. It is an aspect of that supreme divine love that we have. And for this, how do we reach to this divine love? All of us are bound by our emotions, as I told, so which are collectively which make us have desires, and all the desire we have are all our selfish desires, right? I want this for myself, right, or for my family. Even why my family? Because I have some bonding with them. So always there is a selfish desire which is connected, which the shastras or scriptures call as the kama, right? Kama is not just lust and all those things, but it is anything that our selfishness is also called kama here. So when we add tyaga to this kama, it becomes prema. So the definition for prema is tyaga, kama plus tyaga. I want this, yes, but for the sake of someone I love, I give it up, right? So that is when it is it becomes the prema. And along with this prema, when we offer complete surrender, sharanagati, then it becomes bhakti. That's what parama prema rupa this bhakti is. And even Adi Shankaracharya puts it as the Swarupa Anusandhanam. In the Viveka Chudavani, he says, contemplate our own true self, this form. So even in Jnana Yoga, bhakti is there. In Raja Yoga, when we see the Patanjali Yoga Sutra with Ishvara Pranidhana, we all know, where bhakti component is there, and karma yoga is also not accepting the fruits of our actions for ourselves, but as Ishwararpita, we offer it to the Lord, and taking it as a prasadatmaka buddhi is karma yoga again. So everywhere this bhakti in all the 4 streams is integral part of it, and especially in yoga chikitsa, when we see, as I told, an opportunity for us to serve the divinity through the yoga participant or the aswastha who has come to us. So looking at them also, as a component of divinity and serving them is one major aspect that we need to look into. And yeah, so Krishna in the Gita again gives 4 types of devotees who come to him, right? Chaturvida bhajante mam janasu kritinorjuna. Who are they? Artha, Jignasu, Artharthi, Jnanicha, Bharadarshava. If these 4 categories apply in yoga in general also, when you see, why do people start with yoga? Yoga therapy has been the gateway for many people, right? So though institutes like KVM, such a great Mahatma, Yoga Maharishi, Krishnamacharya had been there. So though he can give up to the levels, he can take you straight away to the levels of Samadhi, or other Bhakti and all those things. But people go there for curing their back pain. That's what they come for. Vyasa or anywhere. Cited here also, therapy, is important here. Salitogenesis, as Dr. Sir says. So people who have problems, so they look at yoga as a problem-solving mechanism. So such people are called the Artha. So yoga therapy, when we look into it, this is what the major category people who come here. In Kannada we say Sankata Bandaga Venkataramana. We all go to Tirupati. Majority of us go to Tirupati, anywhere. Temples, because we pray for our problem solving. We want to get rid of our problems and all. I'm sure you're also praying that quickly this class be over and we go back home. So, and then next, okay, we got into the therapy and then got cured or got relieved of our problem and everything. Then slowly there were many people who became yoga teachers, or who became yoga, at least regular practitioners after that, sadhakas. If you ask, they would say, oh, I went to this yoga institute for getting rid of my back pain or my headache or my diabetes or my BP, and I could see a better improvement, right? And then when they deeply think of why did they get into the problem, it's because of probably their profession, where they were, right? Or the situation at home, or where. So where they do not want to go back, so they get tempted. Oh, I can also become a yoga teacher, right? And initially, during the time of, say, Sir and all, people who came to yoga, they had else to do. Sir was working in the bank, and Dr. G is a doctor himself, right? So they have something else to do, and they did not come to yoga for their bread butter job, not to earn from yoga, right? They came to yoga so that it can be a seva for them, right? But then slowly, as times change, now institutions like this have come. So professional certificate courses have come, the Yoga Certification Board, and then thanks to the American, 200 hours Yoga Alliance and all those things, so professionally certified yoga teachers coming. So they're coming not just for doing a seva, of course, that service attitude is there, but also to make a good living out of yoga. Many people from nowadays IT, BT to YT, to yoga therapy or yoga teaching coming because they feel that, oh, I can earn good money. They're thinking that yoga teachers are earning so good a fortune, and then but same time they can be peaceful also. That's why they're coming. I would say they are all the arthatis. Like we go to Tirupati and make a business deal with Bhagavan, right? Many people who go to Tirupati or many places. In fact, I say, why is he called Balaji? Oh, this is also Balaji Vidyapith. Why is he called Balaji? Because we give Bal to the G. In exchange of what? Money. But Lakshmi Ji we want, and we give Bal to him back, Once it so happened, I was in my 5th class at Madurai, and we got a parcel suddenly from Dubai. My Chittappa was there, my uncle was there. And we children, we were all very excited because a parcel from Dubai means what at that time? Chocolates. So chocolate, yeah, we were jumping. My mother said, no, he would have sent a pearl necklace. Grandmother said, no, he would have sent some medicine. And my brother said he would have sent a Walkman. Each one had their own, ideas. And then slowly my father opened the cover. It was only the Annamaya Kosha. It was packed very well. Then the 2nd layer, 3rd layer, 4th and 5th, nice tapes. And now all the 5 koshas were opened, and Anandamaya was only Bal there. Hair inside that. I thought, what is this? My father is not still, he has good hair. None of us were bald or something. Why did he send this hair here? Then I said, letter. So there was a letter which was opened. Then my Chittappa's returned to his brother, Anna, since my son Ajay was born, it's 5 years. And as per the family tradition, I couldn't go to Tirupati and then offer the ball there. Now he has grown up. You had to put him in school. It is not 2022. Nowadays, it's very confusing. Who is a boy, who is a girl. With the hairstyle, you can't determine anyone, right? And it was, I'm talking of probably 30 years back. So where it was, the boy should be like this, a girl should be like very discriminative society. And so they have to shave off his hair and pack it and send it courier here to Madurai so that my father would go to Tirupati and offer it. I said, uncle is stupid. He could have directly couriered it to Tirupati Balaji only. Why should he send to us? Right? Anyhow, what I'm saying, our bhakti is like this, exchanging, making deals with Bhagavan. He has to give Lakshmi ji and we give him Balaji. So such are the bhaktas who are the artha. Right? So from when we come here to yoga, we come for this yoga therapy or something, then slowly we try to see that our life could be better, by practicing yoga, by teaching yoga. More than that, as sir said, by making yoga mats. That's why Shailaja says mat and beyond, or beyond mat. So we have yoga mat sellers, and yesterday the Ayush Ministry had put a post. I'm sorry, it's a program of Ayush Ministry. I'm sure Basavaredi sir and all are watching it. I have made a comment. Sir had also liked it. Of course, he had put a concern for that. So where they said, during the COVID period, the yoga industry had grown. A lot of people started making yoga mats, yoga t-shirts, yoga underwears, and whatever. What about the yoga teachers? Of course, they should also become, arthatis. Many people like Ramdev Baba are all role models for us to become that. And then slowly, when you do that, you grow to become a jignasu. A curiosity rises in you. What is this yoga? How does it benefit? Yes, I have got benefited by yoga and everything. And COVID made us all become more of these jignasus. And many had become jnanis also. A lot of new Babajis have come, of course. It makes us jnani also. So 4 kinds of devotees, as Krishna says in Bhakti. So in Yoga Chikitsa, when we see also, we can see this first category are the people who come here who are artha, who have problems. So, but we should not look into them as just as artha, but as Ramakrishna says, look at them as a divine manifestation, and we need to do. So I'm just skipping all those elaborate, as I've spoken, the emotions and how they form the adhi, the karana for vyadi. In Yoga Chikitsa, we need to understand the root cause, the mula for the vyadi, which is adi, which is because of the suppressions of emotions what we have. So Bhakti Yoga says, instead of suppressing that, you sublimate that, right? So how the stress gets into vyadi is all very well known. So in Tirupavai, we have Andal was saying, as I told, kama to prema, matrainang kamangal matrelo rembava. We need to transcend that. Than suppressing, we need to transcend that. This is what the schematic I told you from Asri Sampath, how we make it into prema, which is kama plus sacrifice, and then prema plus surrender, sharanagati becomes bhakti, right? And then in bhakti, which is very important, is a Navavida bhakti. Who gave us the Navavida bhakti? Can somebody say, other than the front row, the second row probably? You have heard of a child bhakta. Who is a child bhakta, a devotee child? Prahlada. So Prahlada in the Bhagavatam uses 9 modes of bhakti called the Navavida bhakti, right? And with the permission of sir and miss, I'm taking their names. With their permission, I'm taking their names. Okay. So it so happened that 25 years acha, kalyana ye. 22 years back. Okay. So 22 years back in Yoganjali Natyalaya, right? So probably I'm just putting a hypothesis, a story. Okay. Karpana Kada. This is not original. So I'm just taking the liberty of my own brother and sister-in-law or sister and brother-in-law, however, and just putting their names. Okay. So there was a young boy, very active medical student, cricketer, very handsome, good dancer and all those things, right? And there was an equally competent girl, Devasena, who had come for the class there also. And probably she started hearing, oh, it seems this the son of the teacher, Meenakshi Deviji's son, who is very handsome, who is very good in cricket, who is very good at yoga, sports, and all this, she starts hearing from sister, Akka, Lalita Mr. Who is he? I want to see. Who is he? So she starts hearing. Similarly, probably that side, Ananda also, the boy called Ananda. He also have heard, hey, there's a beautiful girl, Devasena, who is very competent, who is very good in dancing, who is singing, yoga, ella, sakala kala vallavi. So he started hearing, right? So when you hear, so the love increases, the curiosity comes. So Shravanam is the first step in bhakti when you hear of God, right? Anyhow, coming back here, okay, I'll complete this story, then go back to the yoga therapy thing. So after hearing, right, what happens? Devasena comes home, and then when she's sitting quiet, then she's that Ananda, he's so nice, so nice. Always she's speaking to Lalita Miss about Ananda. Similarly, Ananda goes back home, and then when he is eating food, Devasena, he started speaking a lot. Ilya, the other way, yeah. This is an imaginative story. Okay, so like this, and then afterwards, what? Sleeping in the night. What happens? Dream comes. This side is Ananda Ashrama. The dream comes where Devasena comes. That side, I don't know the address of the home in Pondicherry somewhere. Then Ananda comes there. So that remembrance, comes. And then Paraspara, both sides, both were waiting for opportunities to get along and talk and something, right? And that day, as in usually in colleges, olden day cinemas, imagine, in college, this girl is carrying the book and coming from this side, the boy is coming from there. The book falls down. The boy goes and picks the book and then he says a thank you, So Seva, and then he says, Father Seva. And then in dance class, there's another opportunity for Father Seva. She's struggling to, somehow tie her gajje, the chalangai. And then he's coming and helping her to tie it. So Father Seva, right? Like this. And then one day she was walking all alone. It's supposed to rain, thunderstorm. And then he comes on the bike and gives her a lift. Seva, right? So it's Father Seva. And then now they got to talk to each other. And then, Parasparam, Archanam, they started praising each other. Oh, you are so handsome. You are so beautiful. You are so gracious. You are so blah, 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 whatever. So Archanam, right? And then slowly amongst each other, a friendship which develops. Sakyam, Dasya. After becoming a Sakya, lifelong Dasya, of course, that is there. And then I do not know which is the date. In the date, Atma Nivedanam on a date. So 25 February. Everything he is keeping in account, see? So 25th February, right? Actually, before that, on 14th February, actually, Anandaji went with a proposal. Okay, today I should say it. And then she told, no, I think I need some more time. Let's be friends, yeah. Today, let's be friends. So, and that was Sakyam. And then on 25th, it became Atma Nivedanam, right? The wedlock. Both of them got locked with each other. And that's how the Navavida Bhakti, which happens between the Jivatma and the Paramatma. Now substitute Devasena and Ananda with Jivatma and Paramatma. Between them, what happens is what Prahlada has systematically shown in the Navavida Bhakti. Shravanam Kirtanam Vishnoho Smaranam Pada Sevanam Archanam Vandanam Dasyam Sakyam Atma Nivedanam. The Bhagavatam, he says it. And now, just to look into how we can apply this Navavida Bhakti into the yoga therapy as we see. So, Shravana is to hear. In fact, in every yoga, that is the first and foremost. In Jnana Yoga also, Shravanam is the first and foremost step. So, when they come to you, right, the first and foremost, as Nrityaji was telling, Sridharanji was telling, it could be in KVM or SBS, I would see, in fact, Dr. Nagratna Didi, for each participant, she would spend not less than an hour. The first time they would come to her. They would come to her first time and she would just listen to them for almost an hour, where hardly she would have spoken. But when they come out, they would come with a great relief. And when we ask, how was it? Oh, very nice. What? They only spoke everything. They did not hear the doctor, right? Or the yoga therapist or counselor. They have to let out, they have to speak. So for a yoga therapist, for a yoga chikitsaka, or a counselor, or a doctor, whomsoever it is, whatever tax we can call. So we need to give a Shravanam to hear to them, the participant who is a manifestation of divinity who has come to us, to make them speak, and we should hear. Similarly for them, so I think I have made it two. This side is the therapist aspect, that side is the participant aspect. So they also, we should slowly, train them to hear a lot of good things, good pravachanas about yoga itself. It could be, that's why even in SVasa, in the whole yoga therapy pattern, we have every day we have 1 hour discourse. Shravanam is there about yoga therapy, about yoga, yoga sutra, bhakti, all those. Lot of people would come and give them discourse. So hearing, that is very important. Shravana. And then of course hearing good chantings in KVM, just to hear those chanting vibrations, that itself is a healing chants, they call it. So just you don't have to chant. All that you have to do is to hear, and that can heal a lot, right? So that is another aspect of bhakti which is very important. Shravanam, when we see participant, they need to hear good discourses or chantings and all, good music. In the institution where newly I am tied with Pyramid Valley, they give a lot of importance to music therapy there. So flute, especially this like non-instrumental music. They say even if you hear the lyrics, you may start thinking about the words and all those things. So just it should be instrumental music. Could be any kirtan and Tyagaraja, whatever it is. So music has no language. Hear it, right? In instrumental, so that you don't go into the words and get caught hold of the lyrics and all those things. So hearing, Shravanam, right? And then Shravanam, Kirtanam is when you have to sing. Kirtanam is what we sing. So in bhakti, it is very important. We have seen all Mahatmas throughout this country, right from Kashmir to Kanyakumari. Everywhere, as Tyagaraja says, Entaro Mahanubhavalu. Everybody have come out with wonderful singing, chantings. There is a song where they say, Eppadi Padinaro, Appadi Padida Asai Kondene, Apparam Sundararam Arudmani Vasakaram. How did they sing? The same way I want to sing. So new compositions keep on coming. We don't have a restricted repository of the songs. Every day, a lot of new songs keep coming. It's all their outpour of their powerful emotions and bhakti, what happens. So hearing those and singing those also. In fact, people think when we say yoga, it's only the asanas or pranayama. Singing is also wonderful, because the definition of yoga, one of the definition what we have from Yoga Vasishta is Manah Prashamana Upayaha. That which can make your mind calm down is yoga. So when you listen to M.S. Lakshmi Amma, singing, when we hear that, or even you make an attempt to sing on your own, nothing doesn't matter, right? Many people have this, inhibition that I don't want to sing, because I'm not a good singer or something. You have seen how bad I sang now, right? But we just let out and we sang. So that itself is a wonderful tool. So Kirtanam is an important aspect to sing. And as a therapist, okay, making them to sing one thing, and you sing them means you talk to them, you express to them their good things. So I would combine this Kirtanam and Archanam together, where you identify what is the good in them. Sometimes it's happened with many therapists or so-called teachers. Hey, you are not doing this good. You are not doing this properly, right? And then today there is a lot of this, because they see they don't see a teacher completely. One YouTube video cannot justify a teacher completely. They see BK Iyengar, holding a student and then correcting him or kicking him in the back or something, which is the wrong thing which the so-called teachers, therapists are following, right? So not just pointing out what they do wrong, but a yoga therapist should be able to bring out the good in them by telling them what is good in them. The praising is what they lack. That is why they have got into this Adi, this Vyadi has all come. So let us sing out their glory, their good things in them. It's also another important aspect of that Kirtanam, right? And singing, in fact, there is another, I will show this and then probably come back. So there is another good clinical study which happened in Maharashtra on the effect of the Vittal chanting. There is a Varkari Sampradaya in Maharashtra. This month, now July 1st week, the Ashada Masa will start, and they will do a long stretch of walking from Pune to Pandharpur, right? And when they all go, all old people, 80 plus, 90 plus, here they would not be able to go to the bathroom in our homes. Whereas there they are very flexible, very nice. They will all be jumping and dancing and all in the same manner. They will all be doing. And so they thought, some doctors have taken interest to see, they are doing a long walk, long stretch, fasting and all those things. How is their health going to be? And also a clinical trial has been made with 30 samples which have been taken. And then the aim of the study was to explore the effect of the Vittal chanting, and various heart parameters were all measured. The recitation with faith offers and what they found is this: the recitation with faith offers a soothing effect to the body, regulates the blood circulation, and reduces hypertension. These factors bring calmness, harmony of mind body. Of course, that's all known to us. And the study revealed that the chanting helped in improving the pumping action of the heart as suggestive of ejection fraction, as well as regulating the blood pressure, pulse, heart rate, and pulse pressure. Is what there are not much studies, but one such study which has been there, which is published, which is showing that the chanting, right, and singing, and also the dance movements and all are giving a lot of therapeutic benefits, is what we see there. So coming back, so smaranam is what? Thinking, remembrance is very important. So thinking of the wonderful swarupa of the Lord, and meditating upon it is a good smarana. Thinking of, you can tell them some good things which happened. We would have Dr. Nagaratna and others speaking about very good improvement case, how somebody had come and how did they improve. And they would hear this and they would always be told to remember this again and again. Oh, this person has got benefited, right? So I should think of that so that I also get benefited out of it. So that remembrance, bhakti, you think of God as one thing, but in yoga therapy, the betterment what somebody has got, remembering that is very good, and remembering of our own benefits, what we have got, right? In Tamil we say, so how did I come? I came with a walking stick or came in a wheelchair or something. Today I have improved. So think of this again and again, so that from here what to go further you can do. And also affirmations in Smaranam, positive affirmations. We have a wonderful technique in yoga therapy which is called mind sound resonance technique, where with the Maha Mrityunjaya mantras, the chanting, the kirtan we use, and then Smaranam. After that, the sound reverberations we feel there, and then give positive affirmations that I am healthy, right? I am harmonious, I am better. All those affirmations, when we keep on repeating sankalpa, what we make, definitely that can, you become what you think of, as Swamiji says. So Smaranam can work here in yoga therapy a lot, giving us a wonderful cure. And Pada Sevanam, as I told, it's a selfless service. So some people, they would be in their retired stage and who have got problems, psychosomatic ailment, diabetes or hypertension, all those they have got. So an alternative could be go to some ashrams. We don't have a scarcity of ashrams in India here. Pondicherry is known for its ashrams. We have our own Anand ashram also. You can go there as a vanaprasthi, or even for time being, temporary. Vivekananda Kendra, Kanyakumari, they give, time being you can be a sevavrati for some time. Go and offer some service. Pada Sevanam is not just you go and catch hold of somebody's pada and then do namaskara. Pada, who is Bhagavan's pada, is all the praja here, right? The Purusha Suktam says that we all are from the different aspects of Bhagavan. So the praja have come from Bhagavan's pada. So we are all his pada. So when you serve the fellow human being, then you are serving the pada of Bhagavan itself. This is the thought which we need to inculcate, and the seva bhavana. Because this vyadi has come because of the adi, which is because of your selfishness. So to get rid of your selfishness, to come out of to shatter the tamas of your ego, that ahankara. So you need to expand your consciousness by doing a lot of seva. That is, again, I started by saying bhaja sevaya. Bhakti itself is seva, right? When you love someone, you want to serve them, give them something, right? Show that love through something. Now, if you want to love Bhagavan and get his love as well, so he is present in every human being. Who is a true devotee? The Bhagavatam again says in Ekadasha Skandam, Sarva Bhuteshu Yaha Pashyed Bhagavan Bhavanatmanaha Bhutani Bhagavatyatmani Yesha Bhagavadottama. Who is a Bhagavadottama, great Bhakta, who can see Bhagavan's presence everywhere, right? Of course, sir, I do see Bhagavati Devi in my wife. When she comes and serves the food, she is Annapurneshwari, right? When she is so loving, she is Radha Rukmini. At times she becomes Kali, Bhadrakali, Durga, what to do, right? So yes, you can see goddess, a mother everywhere. Not only that, in a child, when you see, we see whenever we see a small child, what do we see? We see a Krishna in him, right? That's so. So what we see at home in our own family members, you need to extend it to the participant who comes there. Of course, don't see the Radha Rukmini in your participant. See them as Venkateshwara or Durga Devi and then serve. That is very important. And because this is also, nowadays, a lot of youngsters are there as yoga therapists, we need to tell them this word of caution. And then, of course, Vandanam, worshipping them. here I would say wonderful, again, experience which in Prashanti we had. Diabetes is quite common. We had the stop diabetes movement. Sridharan sir was remembering this morning. I used to go to Kumbakonam to conduct a camp 12 years back. Likewise, we had the stop diabetes movement. And for diabetic people, the greatest temptation is restricting the sweets. It's very difficult. So there was a person, an uncle, who loved Rasagulla the most, and he had come. So now he couldn't eat it. At the same time, that grudging that I am not able to eat was always in him. So this was a sadhana which Dr. Nagaratna suggested, that in the Bhakti Sutra you have Tat Sukha Sukhitvam, right? The happiness, you would find happiness in the love of others. When you find others being happy, you get that happiness for yourself, right? Tat Sukha Sukhitvam. So she said, now you want to eat, how many Rasagulla you want to eat, right? Oh, I know, at least 2 Rasagullas a day, Didi, right? I have not been able to eat it for 3-4 years. Okay, so 3-4 years, how many Rasagullas you would have eaten? Just think, maybe you would have eaten some 5-6 kgs of Rasagulla. Buy the tall and come, you can eat. Is it? I can eat it? Yes, I can eat it. You can eat. So you went to KC Das and ordered 5-6 kgs of Rasagulla, brought the tall together, happily waiting that he is going to eat. Then Didi said, come on, go to the dining hall. We're all sitting there. Now you take the Rasagulla, say Tat Sukha Sukhitvam and give to somebody. So he went, Tat Sukha Sukhitvam. Tat Sukha Sukhitvam. He was giving, and everybody, when they received it with joy, smile in their face, cheer with the face, and thankfully when they accepted, by the time he completed dining hall and came out, right, he had the greatest satisfaction. He said, I have eaten so many Rasagullas today, Didi. I've never experienced this maja in the whole life. Today I have experienced that, right? So this is a kind of vandanam, an offering, which by offering to others, you can experience that also. So in the Navavida Bhakti, one of those is vandanam. I'll complete in 2 minutes. And then of course, Dasyam, as I told, the service can be good. And Sakyam, the therapist also, as therapists, we should maintain a good friendship with them in a cordial way that you need to treat. That's why, in fact, I call our yoga movement as Yoga Mitra. In fact, somehow, when I asked my assistant to send the email or something, the previous profile of me used to say Yogacharya Subramanya and all. So that has been sent even now. But now I Jan Pooch ke Yoga Mitra dal ke bhejta hu, right? Because you should be a friend more than anything else, right? So therefore, many of our yoga, we have a Yoga Mitra here, Venkat, who has been part of the Yoga Mitra team. He has been our captain there, guiding the whole of the team there and all. So they were very proud to say, again, that should not be proud also, very humble to say that Yoga Mitra. So the Sakyam, the friendship is very important. Be cordial, make a friendship with your participant or your, the Aswastha who come to you, that he should feel you're a friend. He can feel open to go and talk anything to you. The closeness is important. Only when they talk openly, then you can treat them also. So Sakyam is very important. And for the participant, you make a Sakyam oneself. Krishna tells in the Gita, who is your friend? Atman evatmanatushtaha. Yeah. Or Bandhuratma manastasya. So you are your own bandhu, you are your own mitra, you are your own friend. Of course, you are your own foe also. So identify and make the friendship with you more and more. So that is important. Of course, give them. And finally, Atma Nivedanam, Sharanagati. So Corona taught us this, right? The Tapatraya. We to some extent we can solve the Adi Bhautika and Adhyatmika, Adi Deivika, which is not in our control, what we saw, and which causes Adi Atmika also. Lot of depression, a lot of things within us happen. So we understood there is a power beyond our control, our reach, and what we can do is to surrender Sharanagati. Accepting. For many people, this acceptance doesn't come. Why did this diabetes come to me? Why does this BP come to me? Why does cancer come to me? Our own colleague, my own colleague, a doctor, very prominent in yoga naturopathy field. His father, who was 94, rings me and calls me and says, Bhaiya, he calls me Bhaiya. Bhaiya, what mistake did I do? What papa did I do? I said, uncle, what papa? You have done punya for 94 years. You are living 94 years, healthily, happily. Children are good, everything. What has? Oh, I have been diagnosed with cancer. I said, you should be happy, uncle. You should be happy. You should be cheerful. Why? Because you got it at 94. Even at 94, because you are not ready to let go and be prepared to go to Yama's house. So he has sent an invitation. He has sent a visiting card in the form of the cancer. So be prepared, happy. Abhinivesha, what, again, the klesha we have. So he is having that he is not ready to go even at 94. That surrender, okay, ready to go at any time. but that Sharanagati Bhava, to accept things as they come, and then to let go what happens. So we try our Purusha Prayatna for all doing Yoga Chikitsa and everything, but beyond that, there is an aspect where we understand the human limitation, where we have to let go. That Sharanagati is very important, and that is the most important aspect of Bhakti, which is Sharanagati, which is very important, right? And that when we do, we grow up in Bhakti a lot, and then we see that divine protection comes on its own, where we understand our limitation and then we surrender and then let go. Then we see that divine intervention happens. That's where miracles happens. We in our country we have lots and lots of stories where through bhakti, through prarthana, through singing. You go to Guruvayur, a temple in Kerala, where Narayana Bhattacharya, who stood in front of Guruvayurappa, only to get his Vata Roga cured. It is a great miracle of bhakti which happened. He would sing, he would do all this Navavida Bhakti with Guruvayurappan, and then he had his Roga cured. So this is how it happens. So bhakti as a wonderful tool of yoga therapy has been there. So we need to understand this more and more and apply and practice also, right? So with this I would stop. Because of the mic disturbance, little bit my order sequence and all had shuffled. So whatever thoughts I could remember to share, I had tried to share. And of course, usually it has more stories and more fun, but because the mic we have made more fun already, so I had restricted those things. So thank you all for your wonderful patient listening. And one more last practice we are going to do. Get up. With one last practice we would do. Can we mic you can, yeah. Careful. Now you can come, little friend. Those who can come, friend, come here. Yeah. This will be better. You can't do all those I do there. Then I would only show piece, demo piece here. Come on, jog. Let's jogging. Sound varle. Keep it closer. Okay, leave it. Give the. I'll leave it. Yes. Everybody hear this? Okay, come on, let's jog. Come on. Gopala, Shama. Come on. Gopala, Shama, Gopala. Murali gaan lola gopi 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 gopala. Gopala, Sham, Gopala, Sham. Depa ko, agar par, ungla padra par. Murali gaan lola gopi gopala. Sorry. Devaki Nandana Sundara Venu Gopala. Inhale and exhale. Breathing is important. Radhe, 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 Radhe. Come on. Gopala. Legs on the back. All these are Sukshma Vyayamas. देवकी नंदन सुंदर वेणुगोपाला देवकी नंदन सुंदर वेणुगोपाला ओ राधे 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 गोपाला ओ राधे 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 मध्य प्रदेश प्रोड्यूस मध्य प्रदेश राधे 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 गोपाला ओ राधे 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 गोपाला 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 श्याम गोपाला 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 श्याम गोपाला मुरली गान लोला गोपी गोपाला मुरली गान लोला गोपी गोपाला झुलना झूले झुलना झूले ओ झुलना झूले नंद लाला झुलना झूले नंद लाला झुलना झूले नंद लाला झुलना झूले नंद लाला 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 नाचे नंद लाला झूले नंद लाला झुलना झूले नंद लाला झुलना झूले नंद लाला झुलना झूले नंद लाला झुलना झूले नंद लाला 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 Yes. Sit down, eyes closed. Sit down, silence, eyes closed. Silence, eyes closed. Now just observe the whole body. Just watch your body from the tip of the toe. Just observe the whole body from the tip of the toe to the top of the head. Feel the subtle changes. Feel the stretches, the relaxation over the muscles. Shift your awareness to your heart. Feel the heartbeat. Shift your awareness to the tip of the nostrils. Observe your breath. We'll chant one Omkara. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Om. Just feel a radiant light, effulgent light in the heart center. And feel that the divinity we are looking for is within us. All divine power of healing rise within us, and we can use that to heal ourselves. Divine power we offer ourselves with Sharanagati. Hands together, Namaskara Mudra. Just repeat after me. Anyada sharanam nasti. Anyada sharanam nasti. Tvameva sharanam mama. Tasmat karunya bhavena. Tasmat karunya bhavena. Rakshamam Jagadishwara.
रक्ष मां जगदीश्वर त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव द्रविणं त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव त्वमेव ॐ शान्त शान्त शान्तिः Rub your palms. Feel the warmness in your palms. Take your palms to your eyes. Gently open your palms with a few blinks. Open your palm like a book in front of your eyes. Open your eyes with a few blinks and a beautiful smile in your face. And look into your palm. Madhyane Karadarshanam. Thank you. Namaste. Thank you.
I think we need to give Subbu Bhaiya a big round of applause. I told you, enlightening, entertaining. So we had definitely all of it. And we would like to present a memento. I request Devasena to please come and give the memento to Subbu Bhaiya. நான் வெச்சு செஞ்சிட்டீங்க எங்களை. ராஜா அதான் ராஜமௌலி தான் கதை சுத்துறதுன்னா நீங்களும் சுத்துறீங்க எங்களாட்டம். அடுத்த பாகுபலி. No comments. Okay. Anyway, as we are running quite late, what we are going to do is that we have heard all of our speakers today, but the one person who was only on the panel is Devasena. So I'm going to request Devasena to give us a short 10 to 15 minute session. We have students who come from all over the world to our ashram, from so many countries, so many religions, so many cultures. How do they get a feeling of what is Indian culture? How do they understand the cultural ethos? Because Devasena teaches the Sanskrit, she teaches the music, she teaches the yoga classes. Sometimes some of them take dance class also with her. So how is it brought out? I would like you to share in 10 or 15 minutes. Following that, we'll have the valediction and we have some prizes to give away to the students. I request the students to be with us for another 40 minutes, please. உங்களுக்கு எத்தனை மணிக்கு பஸ்? Okay, 3:57 you can go out of here. Okay, fine, thank you.
Namaskaram everyone, Vanakkam, and it was wonderful day to be with the great gurus and exponents of the yoga, of course, with all of you, and a great day and a great energy again with Subbu Bhaiya. so nice, and so no one was sleeping, I hope. You cannot anyway. It was so nice, and of course with the short time we have to finish off, so that I'll start. If anything I can say or do something because of Amma Swamiji, of course, the Dr. Ananda. Without three of them, I cannot even stand and do something or say something. So everything because of three of them. So I pay my respect to the Gurus. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Yogamakshi Dr. Swami Geethanandagiri Guru Maharaj ki Jai. Yogacharya Yogamani, Yoga Shironmani, Pudavik Kalaimamani, Pudavik Shakti, Srimati Gurumati, Gurumata ki, Srimati Meenakshi Devi Bhavanani, Amma ji ki jai, Dr. Ananda Bhagavani ki jai. So of course, Ananda Ashram, as Subhavaya said, we have quite a few ashrams in the Ananda Ashram. We had a unique place in the world, and I could learn dance, music, bhajans, singing, chanting mantras, everything in same place in one ashram. That's not possible in any of the world, in the world even I could say easily. So it was so unique. We could learn everything, whatever the background I had from the family, I could develop really, improve. I had the real great chance to learn everything under and Swamiji. Of course, Dr. also gave the special class as in the story, but you will be just hitting the stick for me extra to get in the talam, to get in the talam. So of course, with all three of them only, we could able to move on, whatever we are learning. Of course, it was so unique again for the people, not only Indians, because Indians, as we are still we are Indians, but not really. Many of them who are comes from abroad, and they respect more our culture than we actually. So they give more importance, emphasis, and so as Amaji came to Pondicherry, I mean India, when she put her foot first step in India, even she felt she gone, I mean, came back to her own place. That's what her feeling. So like that, she just really had the essence very strongly in her, because whatever Amaji says it with the deep meaning. Sometimes I was feeling ashamed that in the family I brought up, that I couldn't even think about the meaning of that. So like that, every essence she brought in the different students, it was very amazing. Of course, they give more, importance, especially the abroad people, of course, Indians also. But they think Indians, we have the thought that, okay, it's ours, it's there for us. That we have always already. So, but the people, when they come from outside, they really respect and ask each and everything why we are doing. Because many of us, we don't know, like they are telling, no, the yoga Vida, I mean, our governor Amaji also telling yoga Vida should be like a celebration like Deepavali, Pongal, like that. But even still, some of them, we don't know why we are celebrating Deepavali, why we are doing Pongal. What's the meaning even behind most of the celebration? Most of them don't know actually. So like that, every meaning I could get, because I was in the college for 5 years in the dance college. And of course, in the school days, the dance college for the professional course, but still no one was really, excuse me, giving the inner meaning why we are doing. Only because of the ashram, I had the the deeper meaning why we are doing this, even the simple movements, what is creating that energy there. Even simply when you're going, our guru, sir was telling that, releasing all the toxin, that even that's blocking. So that with the small movements, even we could throw out that simple movements, because Swamiji was, taking the teachings to the people, higher intellectual to the poor one. They are that just sometimes we call them muddy also we say. So that to that person, even he could take the teaching. So that's what in the Kamlisa madam, thousands of people coming, different age category, all of them coming and learning. Of course, they are not single paise, especially Indians. So abroad, at least they are giving like a dakshina something. So like that, they are teaching for many decades actually. So in the ICR again, when they come, they have the routine going on. Morning, they have to get up, Brahma Muhurta, they have to do their own practice. Like some of the pranayamas, they have to go through like a 48 days, one mandala, they have to go on after learning that. So on top of that, they'll be getting ready for their own practice. Then one sadhana, they'll be coming to the Aarti in the morning. So you can ask our Shirley also there. So most of them don't know what is mantra, how to pronounce even, but they will be, chanting each and they'll be chanting the mantras in the Gayatri mantras in the morning for all the deities. But sometimes we Indians, we should feel ashamed that to chant even Om, we are not free. We are not really feeling that to chant Om. We should feel that the energy in us, it should be there in our system. It should be there actually. So, but sometimes just to chant even Om Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, we feel like shy to chant. No, So, but when the people come from abroad, they were happy to chant like Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Happily they are singing. They want to sing. They want to join the bhajans. You see the energy that he just changed that in you. So that's give the energy actually in the bhajans. So we could forget ourselves. We can jump when you are going Radhe Krishna, Radhe Krishna. You will be thinking Radha and Krishna, not you ourselves. So not, I mean, the dance even we should, of course, our Nitya ji is here, the dancer, so she should know, I mean, sorry, she will know very clearly that we forget ourselves. That's even like a yoga is a bridge between Jivatma and Paramatma, that he was also explaining Subhabaya. Like that, in the dance also, we forget ourselves. So Sakhya Bhava, Sakhya, I mean, Sakhi also they're in between like a bridge for Nayaka and Nayaki. But of course, we should forget ourselves. That's what happening in the dance also when you're doing. So same thing in the bhajans when you're chanting and doing. So that's what with the chanting makes the energy more. That's what they are explaining when you're doing the Surya Namaskaram, when you are adding the mantra, how you feel the great energy. So like that, they are starting in the morning itself with the aarti, chanting the mantras, and of course they'll be sitting quite quite long. I mean, before the sunrise, we're sitting quietly, then starting the Surya Namaskar and all, then there'll be Hatha Yoga practice, then they are finishing, every section finish with the relaxation. That's important. As Amaji says, it's must, we cannot really skip that. Because sometimes, because of the timing, that thing, sometimes you skip and go the section even, but in the yoga section, you cannot skip the Shavasana relaxation. So at least minimum 5 minutes like that. So including the relaxation, they finish, then they are ready for the breakfast. After the breakfast, they have the Karma Yoga duties going on. And after the Karma Yoga, they have very short time for the, I mean, again, preparing the cleansing themselves and getting ready for the Pranayama section. Again, Pranayama section includes with the finish with the relaxation. Then they have the lunch break. And the lunch break may be little longer than the breakfast, but they could go only like a beach walk, like they can go for a walk or cycling a little bit, or sometimes they have to get ready the study sheet for every week, answer sheet, every month answer sheet, they'll be preparing fully occupied. No, when they get up 4:30, even though I was traveling in the Chennai, but today I got up 4:30, I had to be there in the beach like that. But sometimes even it's just going like that for just 1 or 2 days after travel, getting up even. But in the course, very intensive. They have to get up every day at the Brahma Muhurta 4:30, then only 9:30 they can go. So to the bed. So after, again in the evening, they have the mantra section, and again 1 hour, the 2 hours with the doctor sir with the mantra section, then 7 o'clock, they have the bhajans actually. So in between, only short time again for the night dinner. So like that, they have fully occupied. Even in that intensive training, it's like total transformation for them actually, Many of them like really taking like other janma actually. So they are really going out like a Shankar Prakshana, every cleansing, because they are preparing in the postal with Ammaji in nearly 1 year, but still when they come for the ashram, they are going for the like a higher cleansing and all. So really like a transformation for them. Like culturally also, they are really learning a lot, chanting, singing. Of course, some of them learn dance also. And of course, Jyoti Priyandal, okay, Indian, she could really pick up quite soon. But for other people, it's totally different culture, different weather, different costume, like a dress even. Of course, we also not really preparing nowadays saree and all, Sorry, I came from the beach straight away. So, so otherwise, we also think, okay, now it's summer, so it's hot like that. They have to wear the Indian clothes. Again, with the clothes, everything is totally new. But they come and do everything with the meaning, the color, even they cannot really simply select, okay, black color easy, like Shelly was talking with me. So black color I can wear, because most of the countries you can see, they'll be mostly wearing the black. But our Indians, very brightful colors. And of course, Andhrana, goldi koda solliduvola sometime. But the bright color, because every color have the energy. Every shape have the energy. Every number have the energy. Energy wise, that's why we have all the different costumes in our cultural even actually. So that's why we don't know without meaning. Okay, the parents, at least grandmother, grandfather is there, at least some ideas. Nowadays, parents also busy. So kids are not really learning anything with the parents. So kids, when they go to the school, they have to keep quiet. When they come to the, home also parents say, hey, keep quiet, or watch TV, or just, okay, everyone busy with the cell. Whether they are thinking about the body cell, what is happening, dying and born, nothing, they are not at all thinking about that, but with the cell. If the cell is not there in the hand, then everybody get very stressful. Where is my cell? Where is my cell? Where is my cell? They have to really have to have the cell in the body. With the cell only they get the energy, That's what the thing happening now. So like that, they are totally like that going on. But in the ashram, they cannot have the cell. They cannot have the contact with the family also. Only Thursdays they can go out, and maybe they can have some emails, they can send something like that. So with the really intensive sadhana, they are really learning the mantras, singing. Of course, singing very difficult. As I'm talking with the Nityaji, like making the kids singing sapasa even very difficult, making them to go taya, 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 taya. You want to put them to swastikam. You just gone in the folk dance little bit, but really swastikam means you have to really, press your toes and get it in the position. That's been very difficult with the kids. So making them to do, but from the different countries, they could able to do. Because with the arrangement, even when you are putting, when I'm just sitting in the arrangement, so in the physically, when you are putting the body in the position, even how in the mandalas, even how many mandalas you are creating. Same thing when you are doing in the morning trikonasana, you are getting that energy. So when the kids are standing like a tree, means like Sububhai was talking about, after a long time, whether we are able to stand or not. Because as Amaji says, if the system you put very strongly, even though you missed in the middle few years, you can able to bring back very easily. That's what happened to me also, actually. So that's what. So like that we could do. So it should be from the beginning, but many of them comes as adults also, but they really put their effort and learning. They're coming really very good singing, like singing, even they like, even like the beginning swaras. Some swaras also they are getting difficult, like a Jandaversical comes like a pa ma ga re, pa ma da ba. So sometimes maybe some variations also they feel difficult. Otherwise, even they make like a sa re re ga ga ma ma pa pa da da ni sa ni ni da da pa pa ma ga ga re re sa. They really like the Jandaversical. So like that, they really love to sing. Like when the Indians sing the bhajans for them, like even the group come from UK, okay, English is for them like mother language, mother tongue, okay, they can easily sing. When Kalavati sing like a little boy who made thee, did thy mother make thee? Little boy who made thee, did thy mother make thee? Cell tying cell on cell, tying bone to bone, where land she's such skill, oh little boy. That's a song Amaji made for Dr. Sir, actually. So when Kalavati sing, because she's from UK, that's easy for her. But she's singing for Dr. Sir birthday, Bo Shambho, Shiva Shambho, Swayambho, Bo Shambho, Shiva Shambho, Swayambho. When she goes, Bo, she can go for Bo Shambho Kirtan. That's not easy, no? That's a great thing for her actually. So within a 6 months, they really learning dance, music, of course. Core learns dance also, at least within the 6 months, they can able to do Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Hari Bol, Keshava Madhav, Hari Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Hari Bol, Keshava Madhav, Govinda Bol. At least they could make some bhajan dance. So they're reaching to that level actually. So singing they can do, and dancing they can, because most of them will be, because Swamiji made the singing and Sanskrit, it's like a compulsory. And 6-month course, some of them will learn some instrumental, some will take dance. So like that, they could at least perform the one bhajan dance in the end of the 6-month course. Like they can go Hare Shiva Shankara Shashanka Shekar Hare Bam Bam Bolo. That's not easy to make them to dance that from the different, totally different culture, different language. They could understand like Sanskrit also. When they're teaching, and I'm teaching them like, okay, I, E, vowels, okay, goes a little bit. And when you are starting the consonant, kakha, gaganga, cha cha jajana, tata dadana, tata dadana. what means? The ta ta the dana, ta ta da na na. I didn't hardly feel any different. So they cannot really feel that even when they are, especially the nasal sound, the na and nya, they find difficult, especially the nga. I thought only for the other countries, people have the problem with the nga sound, but sometimes the kids, even with our Indian kids, they are mostly taking French and Hindi sometimes, no? Because they're going for the French so that they can score the mark. So like that, sometimes even because they didn't study for Tamil, maybe few years in the young age, after that they didn't study the Tamil and all. Even in the Tamil we have all the nga, all we have similar. But sometimes our Tamil people even cannot pronounce that. That was shocking for me actually. Sometimes when I'm teaching. So that sounds even they could go. So I'll be giving them the da 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 na, the tonguing, the touching the palate, and the tha tha da da na, you feel that the tongue is coming out. So with the different, they have to really follow and chant. So with that, most of them learn the letters. They could identify when I'm writing. Most of them came up to the words. They could recognize, and some of them really come to the Yoga Sutra. They could follow when they're with Dr. Ananda in the mantra class. They were very happy. Oh, I could see the sentence. I could see the letters in the Yoga Sutra because they're given in the English plus Sanskrit. So they were very happy that they could really see the letters and find the letters actually. So that much they're really coming to that, means that not easy thing, not simple. And they are really taking the effort to be great. And that's what Amaji says, whoever goes through the 6 months, it's like really total transformation for them. It's like another janma they are taking actually. So like even in the yoga, we say no, like a dharmikasana, whenever bringing the head out, it's like taking the birth, coming out of the, so like that, it's like for them, it's another lifetime actually. So like that, they are really learning dance, music, chanting, everything. They are really coming that level. We could feel in the end, we could feel that, okay, that much they could real means it gives me, especially the very satisfaction, very happy momentum. Like sometimes the people don't little bit resistance to sing. Shirley also here, you can ask her. Many of won't sing in the beginning, but they will be singing with the others. Then sometimes the people they will be leading the people. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. They could easily lead the group even end of the 6 months. Of course, from the Berlin, our Lataji, she's not really Berlin, even from the Finland, with a totally different language, but she loved to sing the Pillayar, Pillayar, Permavanda Pillayar, 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 Permavanda Pillayar. She loved to sing the Tamil song. They can sing actually. Sanskrit, they feel mostly easier than the Tamil songs, but quite few of them make the effort to sing the Tamil songs also. They can sing very easily. So it's great history of Anandashram actually. So I cannot really go within 10 or 15 minutes, that minimum 10 or 15 years, even not enough, because Swamiji Ambaji, the many years, decades to go through and bring the people from even like me, nothing, but they could bring me, at least stand here and say something like that. So that's really great for the Gurus. My namaskaram. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Devasena, for that sharing. I request Sridharan sir to please give this memento to Devasena. Thank you so much, sir. I request now Sridharan sir to come to the dais. I request Nitya ji, Subhu ji, Vinay ji to all be on the dais. We have a few prizes to give, and I think it would be nice to have you all with us on the dais for this occasion. So we have, as a countdown to the yoga day, we had different events here at SBV. So we had a yoga essay competition, we had a yoga quiz, and along with the National Yogasana Sport, we had a Yogasana competition for the regional level, different colleges of Pondicherry. So we have some prizes and we felt this would be a good occasion to give it away. And so I will read out, and I think some of our students are here, and I request them to come and receive the prizes from our dignitaries who are on the dais. The yoga quiz, Vishnu Mahalakshmi getting first prize. M. Kritiga getting second place. K. Prakash Chandar also second. M. Yasmin also second. S. Arjun also second. And S. Dinakaran, K. Pushparaj, and Habibur Rahman getting third place. So I request all the students to please come receive your prizes, and we'll have a group photo with all of you. So after receiving your prize, please come. All the second prizes, eh? Yes. We want one photo for each group, okay? So all of them for the yoga quiz. And the third place going to S. Dinakaran, K. Pushparaj, and Habibur Rahman. So in this yoga quiz, it was actually a very spectacular performance by all of them, an online quiz, and they all did extremely well. The next event is the yoga essay. And in the yoga essay, Subhashini VR getting first place, K. Farida Banu second place, and S. Dinakaran third place. Subhashini VR first, K. Farida Banu second, S. Dinakaran third. Subhashini. A very beautiful essay, and quite a few of the students participated, and it was excellent performance by all of them. Yes, okay, so in the regional level Yogasana event, in the senior girls, group 1, M. Kritiga first place, Kamali T second place, Drishya Dinesh third place. M. Kritiga first, Kamali T second, Drishya Dinesh third. This is in the senior girls group 1. Kritiga, Kamali, and Drishya. Drishya. Senior girls group 2. First prize Vishnu Mahalakshmi. Second place R. Kubita. And then also second place Shalini G. Third place S. Priya. Vishnu Mahalakshmi first. R. Kubita and Shalini G second. S. Priya third. In the Senior boys, group 1, first place, B. Arvind Raj. B. Arvind Raj, first. K. Balamurugan, second. K. Dharani. Dharani K, third. Arvind Raj, Balamurugan, Dharani. First, second, third in senior boys, group 1. As there were more participants, we split them into different groups to give all of them a good opportunity. Arvind Raj, Balamurugan, Dharani. Nalla clap panla. Senior boys, group 2, S. Dinakaran, first. S. Perumal, second. K. Prakash Chandar, third. S. Dinakaran, first. S. Perumal, second. K. Prakash Chandar, third. Junior girls, Pooja Prajapati, first place. R. Afreen, second place. K. Vijayalakshmi, third place. Pooja Prajapati, first. R. Afreen, second. K. Vijayalakshmi, third. Please come to receive your prizes. Junior boys, the first place, S. Sharavanan, Saravanan S. V. Tamil Rupan, second. De Silva, third. S. Saravanan, V. Tamil Rupan, De Silva. S. Dinakaran for his prizes in essay, quiz, and in the competition, Yogasana competition. The National Yogasana Sports Federation jury training program was conducted, and we have our Puducherry qualified juries to receive the certificates. We just got them a couple of days back. This is for training in 2021. So G. Dayanidhi, L. Vidya Lakshmi, G. Sarulata, Charulata, D. Vijaya Kumar. I would like to request Sridharan sir to give away the special memento to our yoga instructors and therapists, Dhanush Apnadesh, Sarulata, and Raghav. The three of them are enabling all the training programs and therapy programs, both here as well as in Satya Sai off campus. Dhanush is very popular with all the students here, very popular instructor. Sarulata and Raghav. Raghav is at Satya Sai, training the medical students, nursing and allied health there. And Sarulata, our yoga instructor here at Saita. For the institute's participation, we request from AHS, I think Saurav is here, please come. For the AHS participation is for the institute, a small memento from our side. Please come and receive. Saurav from the Allied Health Sciences, coordinating the student participation and activities. Do we have any coordinator from the nursing? Okay. Any coordinator from MGMC? Okay. And from Satya Sai, I request Raghav to receive it and give it to your dean. They are supportive. The dean and principal at the nursing college in Satya Sai, very supportive. Nursing college, Satya Sai. It's okay. So one for the medical, one for the nursing. So with this, we come to the Thank you, sir. Repeat that. So we would like to thank you all for your wholehearted participation today, those who have been in person, those who have been online. And from tomorrow, we'll be having the online sessions till the 20th. Every day we have 2 eminent speakers between 10:30 and 12. So stay tuned. It's going to be on Zoom, and we are looking forward to some very enlightening sessions so that we can take it forward. Amazing speakers, amazing events. So please be with us. Thank you for taking the efforts to be here today. I know it's very difficult. We are slowly coming out of the COVID paranoia and starting to move around, starting to see that we can come back together in person rather than just online. So it's been a tough thing in that way. So thanking you all for being with us, thanking our management for the support they give us, our whole Saita team, all the institutes for their cooperation, and the Ministry of Ayush and Moraji Desai National Institute for enabling us to do this program in a grand manner this year. We'll close with the Shanti part. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah, Sarve Santu Niramaya, Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu, Ma Kaschid Dukkha Bhag Bhaved. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Thank you.